I'm always motivated to know more about information security. So I am currently an IT director and an information security officer for my organization. And as such, I'm not directly handling incidents, but I am dealing with them from a leadership level and creating policies that those who are handling the incidents should follow. I always want to be successful in my career, and any knowledge is going to help me with that. And as I mentioned before, knowing how an incident handler is supposed to react to various threats allows me to shape the policies that we do have. Additionally, in my spare time, I'm an instructor for cybersecurity, and it helps me with the classes that I'm teaching. The knowledge that I gain from EC Council and incident handling informs how I teach in my classes. Given me a good vocabulary for incident handling and cybersecurity, it's increased my knowledge in how to handle incidents and how my employees should handle them as well. It allows me to ensure that my students know the basics of incident handling. The labs are very interesting. They allowed me to have an idea of overall how an incident should be handled. And regardless of what technology a company or organization might be using, I found the labs to be useful and that you could apply it to those technologies. Well, luckily for me, since taking the course and getting certified, it's not been so long, so I haven't had any major security events. But I can tell you that during this time frame that I was taking the course and afterwards, I was going through an information security audit, and it did inform me for that audit and allowed me to answer the questions for that audit. And the result was 0 deficiencies. Well, that's a good question. I have probably completed over 80 certifications in my 20 plus year career in information technology. I have not had another course that directly dealt with incident handling like the CIH course did. So that was very good. Some other certifications touch on that, but I think for the most part, just rolling out the incident handling that EC Council has, I think they're the only ones that do it. And they do it in a very vendor neutral way that allows a person to apply the knowledge that they've gained from the certification to many different vendor products. I think it's very critical for incident handlers or SOC analysts to go through this training. You can go through many different vendor trainings that teach you how to touch buttons and make mouse clicks on things and go through different screens. But without understanding the vocabulary, the procedures that this course teaches, it's isn't quite as helpful. Well, that's a good follow-up to the last question. Again, it's so important to understand procedures and a common vocabulary in order to deal with incidents. And that's what this certification does. As a vendor neutral certification, it allows you to understand the background, the reasons that you're doing things with incident handling. Well, yes, it filled the gap of incident handling. As I said before, with the many certifications that I've had, I've not had one that specifically dealt with incident handling. Many different certifications do cover it within their domains, but not as completely as this certification, since its main focus. Wow, it's been a 20 plus year journey, as I've said before, with many certifications. I think what information technology professionals need to know is that just because they're in information technology, they are an information security professional. And that's the way I've gone through my whole career. It's always been a part of what I do. And now, as a information technology director, it takes up the main scope of my time, making sure that the information that I'm charged with protecting is protected. If you can see behind me on this shoulder right here, you'll see a listing of or the certificates I do have from EC Council. And that includes the CISSO, the Certified Ethical Hacker, Certified Threat Intelligence Analyst, and the Certified Network Defender Architect, I believe. I came to these certifications by way of the CCISO. I wanted a certification that, or course that would give me better understanding about what a CISO needs to know, since that is part of my duties as an IT director. And that led me to all the other courses in certifications that I've received from EC Council. And having them all put together and knowing the various job roles that are needed for a successful security program has been very beneficial for me. Yes, I would definitely recommend this course for anyone interested in this area of information security. You've got to understand the basics of a position that you're taking, and that's what this teaches. This teaches gives you a good understanding of incident handling. It doesn't matter what particular tool you may be using. This course will give you the background that you need to know in order to understand incident handling at its base.